Today, we're exploring a powerful book by Steve Chandler, 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself. This isn't just another self-help book. It's a roadmap to reshaping your mindset and turning your dreams into reality. Staying motivated can be tough, especially with daily distractions and challenges. But what if I tell you it's simpler than you think? Imagine having a toolkit, 100 strategies, to be precise, that can propel you toward success, no matter the obstacles in your way. By the end of this video, you'll gain practical steps to ignite your inner drive, reach your goals, and transform your life, whether in your career, relationships, or personal growth. You don't need any special skills to start implementing these strategies today. No matter where you are right now, Chandler's book is packed with actionable insights that anyone can use. And trust me, these aren't just feel-good motivational quotes. These are proven techniques designed to deliver real results. Let's start it, but please don't forget like and subscription to this channel. Chapter 1. Define your vision. One of the most crucial steps to staying motivated is creating a clear and compelling vision. Steve Chandler emphasizes that before you can achieve anything significant, you must first develop a vivid mental image of what success looks like for you. This goes beyond setting vague goals. It's about crafting a detailed picture so tangible that it feels real. Why is vision essential? Our brains function best when they have a clear direction. A strong vision acts as a roadmap for success, helping to align your thoughts, decisions, and actions with your desired outcome. When you consistently visualize your ideal future, your subconscious mind starts guiding you toward making it a reality. Chandler compares motivation without vision to sailing without a map. You may move forward, but without a clear direction, you risk drifting aimlessly. Having a well-defined vision also provides a strong sense of purpose. When you truly understand why you are pursuing something, it becomes much easier to stay motivated. Challenges and setbacks become easier to overcome because your vision serves as a constant reminder of what you are striving for, fueling your determination even in difficult times. Steps to creating a vision. 1. Define your ideal life. Chandler urges readers to deeply reflect on what they truly want their life to look like. What are your biggest dreams? How do you want to feel in your personal life, career, or relationships? The clearer your vision, the stronger your motivation to turn it into reality. Instead of a vague goal like, I want to be successful, be specific. What does success look like for you? 2. Visualize the details. The more detailed your vision, the more powerful it becomes. Imagine every aspect of your dream life, where you are, what you're doing, how you feel, and who is with you. Don't just focus on the final destination. Visualize the journey and the steps that will get you there. Vivid visualization activates your brain's creativity and problem-solving skills, making it easier to take the necessary actions to bring your vision to life. 3. Write it down. Putting your vision into words makes it more tangible. Chandler believes that writing it down turns a passing thought into a concrete goal. This written vision serves as a reference point when your motivation wavers, helping you stay focused on what truly matters. 4. Break it into manageable goals. A grand vision can feel overwhelming, which is why Chandler advises breaking it down into smaller, actionable steps. When you divide your vision into bite-sized tasks, it becomes more attainable. Every small milestone you achieve fuels your motivation and brings you closer to the bigger picture. Chapter 2. Act as if. The concept of acting as if is one of the most transformative strategies for self-motivation. Steve Chandler explains that by behaving as though you've already achieved your goals, you can reprogram your mindset and accelerate your path to success. This method influences not only how you see yourself, but also how others perceive you, ultimately shaping your reality. Chandler highlights that our behaviors have a profound impact on our thoughts and emotions. If you act confidently, even when you don't feel confident, your brain starts to believe it's true. This creates a powerful feedback loop. Your actions reinforce positive emotions, which in turn boost your self-esteem and belief in your abilities. This principle is rooted in cognitive behavioral psychology, which suggests that actions can shape thoughts and emotions. By dressing, speaking, and behaving like the successful person you aspire to be, your brain aligns with that image, influencing both your self-perception and how others view you. How it works. 1. Change your body language. Your posture, gestures, and facial expressions communicate confidence, or lack of it, not just to others but also to yourself. Even if you don't feel particularly motivated, standing tall, making eye contact, and smiling can shift your mindset. Chandler emphasizes that when you physically carry yourself with confidence, your mind follows suit, reinforcing a sense of self-assurance. 2. Adopt the habits of successful people. Success is often built on habits. To act as if, start incorporating the behaviors of accomplished individuals. This might include waking up earlier, maintaining discipline in your work, or cultivating a positive outlook. By living as though you've already achieved your goals, you establish the habits that will ultimately make them a reality. 3. Emulate the attitude. Success isn't just about actions, it's also about mindset. Adopting the thought patterns of high achievers means maintaining resilience, embracing challenges, and learning from failures rather than dwelling on them. By developing this attitude now, even before reaching your goals, you set the foundation for long-term success. One of the greatest benefits of this approach is its ability to cultivate unwavering self-belief. When you act as if you've already succeeded, you naturally build confidence in your abilities. Chandler notes that believing in yourself is often half the battle. By embodying success in your actions and mindset, you accelerate your journey toward real achievement. Chapter 3. Speak to yourself positively. The way you talk to yourself shapes your mindset, influences your actions, and ultimately determines your level of motivation. Steve Chandler emphasizes that self-talk, your internal dialogue, can either propel you forward or hold you back. By transforming the way you speak to yourself, you unlock a powerful tool for staying motivated and achieving success. Self-talk is your brain's ongoing commentary on the world, influencing how you perceive and respond to situations. If your inner dialogue is filled with negativity, doubt, or fear, your actions will mirror those thoughts. However, when your self-talk is positive, encouraging, and solution-focused, you become more confident and decisive. Chandler points out that many people are their own harshest critics. They speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to others, magnifying their weaknesses, doubting their abilities, and dwelling on failures. This kind of negative inner dialogue erodes motivation and reinforces patterns of self-doubt and procrastination. By consciously shifting toward positive self-talk, you take control of your inner narrative. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances, you start viewing yourself as someone capable of overcoming challenges. This mindset fosters resilience, self-confidence, and the drive to take meaningful action, essential ingredients for long-term success. Chandler explains that positive self-talk plays a crucial role in sustaining long-term motivation. When your inner voice is filled with encouragement and possibility, you become more resilient and committed to your goals, even when challenges arise. By reinforcing belief in your potential, positive self-talk gives you the confidence to take risks, embrace difficulties, and persist through setbacks. Additionally, positive self-talk fosters a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities can improve with effort. This shift in perspective is essential for maintaining motivation because it allows you to view obstacles as opportunities to learn rather than as barriers to success. Instead of telling yourself, "I can't do this," you start saying, "I can learn to do this." This simple change in mindset makes all the difference in how you approach challenges and pursue personal growth. Chapter 4. Be a risk taker. Risk-taking is essential for growth and progress. When you take risks, you expose yourself to new opportunities and challenges that expand your skills and abilities. Without risks, people often stay in their comfort zones, repeating the same patterns and avoiding uncertainty. This limits their potential and prevents them from achieving greater success. Chandler believes that playing it safe can be a form of self-sabotage. Avoiding risks means missing out on valuable learning experiences and opportunities for advancement. Many people wait for the perfect moment to take action, but in reality, success often comes to those who embrace uncertainty and take bold steps forward. Why is risk-taking important? Risk-taking is the key to growth and progress. When you take risks, you expose yourself to new opportunities and challenges that force you to expand your skills and capabilities. Without taking risks, people tend to stay in their comfort zones, repeating the same patterns and avoiding uncertainty. This, in turn, limits their potential and prevents them from achieving their full potential. Chandler believes that playing it safe is often a form of self-sabotage. If you constantly avoid risk, you're not giving yourself the chance to learn, grow, or reach higher levels of success. Instead, you remain stuck in a state of inaction, waiting for the perfect moment to make a move. In reality, there's rarely a perfect moment. Great opportunities often come disguised as risks. Overcoming the fear of failure. One of the biggest reasons people avoid taking risks is the fear of failure. Chandler acknowledges that risks come with uncertainty, but he emphasizes that failure isn't the end. It's a crucial part of the learning process. Every setback carries valuable lessons that ultimately move you closer to success. Many of the world's most accomplished individuals, entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders, have encountered failure multiple times before reaching their goals. What sets them apart is their ability to view failure not as a defeat, but as a necessary step toward success. Chandler encourages shifting your mindset about failure. Instead of seeing it as something to fear, recognize it as an opportunity for growth. Every failed attempt provides insight, resilience, and experience that can be used to make smarter decisions in the future. The connection between risk-taking and motivation. Chandler highlights that taking risks is a key driver of motivation. When you step outside your comfort zone, you generate momentum. The excitement of tackling something new and challenging yourself naturally fuels your motivation to keep pushing forward. The more risks you take, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable. Each step outside your comfort zone reinforces your ability to handle uncertainty, making you more confident in your decisions. Over time, this confidence becomes a self-sustaining motivator, encouraging you to take even bigger leaps toward your goals. On the other hand, constantly choosing the safe and familiar path can lead to a lack of motivation. Without challenges, there's no sense of urgency or excitement to drive you forward. Life can start to feel repetitive, and growth slows down. Risk-taking injects energy and purpose into your journey. It creates opportunities for success, growth, and discovery. Even when things don't go as planned, the experience itself fuels personal development, making you more resilient and prepared for future challenges. By embracing risk, you not only increase your chances of success, but also keep your motivation alive, ensuring that each step forward feels meaningful and fulfilling. Chapter 5. Build on your strengths. Building on your strengths enables you to make the most of what you naturally do best, allowing for greater efficiency and enjoyment in your pursuits. Chandler encourages individuals to identify their strongest skills and talents, then find ways to incorporate them more into their daily lives, careers, and personal growth journeys. Instead of spending excessive time trying to improve areas where you're naturally weaker, he suggests delegating or finding ways to work around them. This doesn't mean ignoring weaknesses altogether, but rather recognizing that true success comes from amplifying what already sets you apart. By focusing on strengths, you gain momentum and confidence, making it easier to stay motivated and achieve greater levels of success. Chandler reminds us that some of the most successful people in the world didn't become great by being average at everything. They became great by excelling in specific areas and leveraging those strengths to their advantage. Why weaknesses shouldn't be the focus. He believes that success comes from amplifying what you naturally excel at rather than diluting your energy by trying to be good at everything. When you invest in your strengths, you build confidence, make faster progress, and feel more fulfilled in your pursuits. Chandler also points out that the most successful individuals and organizations understand this principle. They focus on what they do best and either delegate or find creative ways to manage their weaknesses. Instead of seeing weaknesses as roadblocks, he suggests viewing them as opportunities to collaborate with others who have complementary strengths. By embracing this mindset, you free yourself from the frustration of trying to fix everything and instead channel your motivation into areas where you can truly shine. How to identify your strengths. Chandler emphasizes that once you've identified your strengths, the next step is to intentionally build on them. He suggests finding ways to incorporate your strengths into your daily life and work, ensuring that you are consistently using and refining them. When you align your goals and efforts with what you're naturally good at, you experience greater satisfaction, progress, and motivation. He also advises surrounding yourself with people who complement your strengths and can help you compensate for areas where you're less skilled. Rather than wasting time trying to force yourself into roles or tasks that drain you, Chandler encourages focusing on what makes you feel empowered and capable. By leaning into your strengths, you create a momentum that fuels continued growth and success. Chapter 6. Manage your time. In this chapter, Steve Chandler highlights that time management goes beyond simply structuring your day. It's about taking control of your life. How you manage your time directly influences your motivation, goal achievement, and overall fulfillment. He emphasizes that time is your most valuable asset, and using it wisely can greatly enhance both your productivity and motivation. Chandler asserts that poor time management is a major obstacle to staying motivated. Without a clear plan for how to use your time, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and distracted. Inefficient time management often results in wasted hours on trivial tasks, leaving little energy for what truly matters. By mastering time management, you take control of both your daily activities and long-term goals. This sense of control fosters accomplishment, which in turn fuels your motivation to keep progressing. Chandler encourages viewing time as an investment, similar to money. The way you allocate your time determines your returns. Investing in meaningful activities drives significant progress toward your goals, whereas squandering time on unimportant tasks leads to frustration and stagnation. Chandler provides several strategies to help you take control of your time and use it as a tool to boost motivation. 1. Prioritize your goals. Effective time management starts with identifying what matters most. Chandler advises defining your top goals and making them a priority. By dedicating time to activities that align with your aspirations, you ensure steady progress. Keeping a list of key goals and reviewing it daily helps maintain focus and direction. 2. Plan your day in advance. One of the best ways to stay on track is by planning ahead. Chandler suggests creating a schedule or to-do list the night before or first thing in the morning. A clear plan reduces distractions, minimizes procrastination, and provides a structured roadmap for the day, making it easier to stay focused and motivated. 3. Break tasks into smaller steps. Large tasks can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination. Chandler recommends breaking them into smaller, manageable steps to make them more approachable. Each completed step brings a sense of accomplishment, building momentum and keeping motivation high. 4. Eliminate time wasters. Identifying and reducing distractions like excessive social media use, unnecessary meetings, or mindless TV watching is crucial. Chandler emphasizes that cutting out these time drains frees up valuable energy for tasks that drive meaningful progress. 5. Use time blocks. Scheduling specific time blocks for focused work enhances productivity. Chandler suggests dedicating uninterrupted periods to a single task, eliminating distractions during these sessions. This method fosters deep concentration, making work more efficient and motivating. 6. Set deadlines. Deadlines create urgency and help prevent procrastination. Even self-imposed deadlines can boost accountability, keeping you on track and ensuring steady progress toward your goals. 7. Learn to say no. Overcommitting can hinder productivity. Chandler highlights the importance of setting boundaries and declining tasks that don't align with your priorities. By protecting your time and energy, you ensure that your focus remains on what truly matters. By implementing these strategies, you can take charge of your time, enhance motivation, and make meaningful progress toward your goals. When you manage your time effectively, you create a structured framework that supports your goals and aspirations. This structure brings clarity and direction, keeping you motivated as you witness your progress. Additionally, good time management reduces stress by preventing the feeling of being overwhelmed with tasks and deadlines, thanks to a well-organized plan. By focusing your energy on high-value activities, you maximize satisfaction and productivity. As you consistently work toward your goals and celebrate small achievements, your motivation naturally strengthens. The more progress you see, the more determined you become to keep pushing forward. Chandler also emphasizes that time management frees up mental space. When you have a clear plan and stay organized, you spend less time worrying about unfinished tasks or looming deadlines. This mental clarity enhances focus and productivity, further fueling your drive to achieve your goals. Chapter 7. Create a support network. In this chapter, Steve Chandler underscores the importance of building a strong support network to sustain motivation and achieve your goals. While personal drive is essential, he argues that surrounding yourself with the right people can significantly enhance your success. A solid support system offers encouragement, accountability, and practical assistance, making it easier to stay focused and motivated. Chandler highlights that no one reaches success entirely on their own. Even the most accomplished individuals rely on the support of others to unlock their full potential. A strong network can provide emotional support during tough times, mentorship and guidance from experienced individuals, and constructive feedback to help you improve. The people around you have a powerful influence on your mindset and motivation. Supportive, positive individuals can boost your confidence and keep you energized, while negative or unsupportive people can drain your enthusiasm. Therefore, building a strong support system isn't just about having people in your life. It's about surrounding yourself with those who uplift, inspire, and push you to keep striving for success. How to build your support network. Chandler provides practical strategies for actively building a support network that keeps you motivated. 1. Seek out like-minded individuals. Surround yourself with people who share your goals, values, and interests. These individuals are more likely to understand your journey and offer meaningful support. You can find them by joining professional groups, attending workshops, or connecting through social media. Expanding your circle with like-minded individuals creates a strong foundation for mutual encouragement. 2. Cultivate meaningful relationships. A strong support network isn't just about having people to lean on. It's about forming genuine, trust-based relationships. Chandler advises investing time in building authentic connections by showing interest in others and offering support in return. True support systems thrive on reciprocity, where both parties benefit from the relationship. 3. Communicate regularly. Staying connected with your support network is essential for maintaining motivation. Whether it's scheduling weekly check-ins with an accountability partner, attending group meetings, or reaching out to a mentor for advice, regular communication strengthens your relationships and ensures ongoing encouragement. 4. Be open to help. Many people hesitate to ask for help, fearing it signals weakness or dependence. Chandler challenges this mindset, emphasizing that seeking support is a smart and strategic move. Whether you need advice, feedback, or emotional reassurance, being open to help can significantly boost your motivation and progress. 5. Offer support in return. While receiving support is valuable, Chandler stresses the importance of giving back. Helping others in your network fosters a sense of reciprocity and strengthens relationships. When you support others in achieving their goals, you contribute to a cycle of encouragement that benefits everyone involved. By actively building and nurturing a strong support network, you create an environment that fosters motivation, accountability, and long-term success. How a support network boosts motivation. Chandler explains that having a support network can dramatically increase your motivation for several reasons. 1. Encouragement during tough times. When you face challenges or setbacks, your support network can provide the encouragement you need to keep going. Instead of feeling isolated or defeated, you can lean on your network for reassurance and motivation to push through difficulties. 2. Accountability for staying on track. Accountability partners, mentors, and peers can help you stay focused and committed to your goals. Knowing that others are invested in your success motivates you to follow through on your plans and avoid procrastination. 3. Shared wisdom and advice. Mentors and constructive critics offer valuable insights and advice that can help you overcome obstacles or improve your approach. This guidance keeps you motivated by showing you better ways to achieve your goals, saving you time and effort. 4. Celebrating successes. Having people to celebrate your successes with can amplify your sense of accomplishment. Chandler notes that sharing your achievements with others boosts your motivation to continue striving for even bigger goals. Chapter 8. Don't let up. In this chapter, Steve Chandler emphasizes the importance of maintaining momentum and staying focused even after making progress. He argues that complacency is one of the biggest threats to long-term success. Often, after achieving initial wins, people tend to relax and ease up on their efforts, believing they've already made it. However, Chandler warns that this mindset can lead to stagnation, or even regression, if you stop pushing yourself. Using the analogy of a race, he illustrates this concept. Imagine you're leading a race, but you start slowing down, thinking you have a comfortable advantage. This gives your competitors the opportunity to catch up and overtake you. Similarly, in life, if you become too satisfied with early success and stop putting in the effort, you risk losing momentum, missing opportunities, and facing setbacks. Chandler's core message is clear. Staying motivated and achieving long-term success requires continuous effort, even when things are going well. Stay hungry for progress. Chandler encourages readers to embrace a mindset of continuous improvement. No matter how much progress you've made, there is always room for further growth. He emphasizes that staying motivated requires maintaining a hunger for progress, even after achieving significant milestones. Rather than settling into comfort, you should consistently seek new challenges and opportunities to push yourself further. However, this doesn't mean you shouldn't celebrate your achievements. Chandler acknowledges the importance of recognizing and appreciating your successes, but he warns against lingering in that celebratory mindset for too long. After taking a moment to acknowledge your progress, it's essential to refocus and set your sights on the next goal, ensuring that momentum and motivation remain strong. Set new challenges. One effective way to prevent complacency is to consistently set new challenges for yourself. Chandler advises always having a next step in mind, even while working toward your current goal. Keeping your goals dynamic and ever-evolving ensures that you're always striving for something new and exciting. This continuous forward momentum helps sustain motivation and prevents the stagnation that comes with becoming too comfortable. For instance, if you've reached a major career milestone, don't just settle there. Ask yourself what's next. Could you take on a larger project? Learn a new skill to enhance your expertise? By constantly seeking new challenges, you stay engaged, motivated, and committed to ongoing growth. Consistency is key. Chandler emphasizes that consistency is key to staying motivated and achieving lasting success. He argues that making occasional big efforts isn't enough. True progress comes from showing up and putting in the work every single day. Long-term success is built on steady, consistent effort rather than bursts of inspiration. A common mistake people make is only working hard when they feel motivated. However, Chandler points out that real progress happens when you push forward even when motivation is low. Since motivation can be fleeting, consistency is what cultivates discipline and drives lasting results. By committing to daily effort, you build momentum that keeps you moving forward, even when inspiration wanes. Avoid the good enough mentality. Chandler warns against settling for good enough, as it can limit your potential and hinder further growth. It's easy to become comfortable after reaching a certain level of success, but he argues that this mindset prevents you from achieving true greatness. There is always room for improvement, and by refusing to settle, you open yourself up to even greater accomplishments. He encourages readers to continuously aim higher, even when things are going well. Instead of being content with mediocrity or just getting by, strive for excellence in everything you do. Early success should be a stepping stone, not a stopping point. By maintaining high standards and always pushing for the best, you stay motivated, driven, and ready to achieve even greater things. Embrace challenges as opportunities. One of the most effective ways to avoid complacency is to view challenges as opportunities for growth. Chandler encourages embracing difficult tasks and obstacles rather than avoiding them, as they provide valuable chances to learn and improve. Seeking out challenges keeps you engaged and motivated by continuously pushing you to expand your skills and abilities. Chandler explains that stepping outside your comfort zone is essential for growth. When you take on difficult challenges, you develop new skills, gain valuable experience, and build confidence in your ability to overcome obstacles. This ongoing personal development fuels motivation, ensuring that no matter how much success you've achieved, you remain driven to keep pushing forward. Chapter 9. Embrace Change. In this chapter, Steve Chandler explores the vital role of change in personal growth and motivation. He encourages readers to embrace change rather than resist it, emphasizing that it often serves as the gateway to new opportunities and greater success. Many people fear change because it feels uncomfortable or uncertain, but Chandler argues that true growth is impossible without it. To maintain motivation, he advises adopting a mindset that welcomes change as a natural and necessary part of life. Instead of seeing change as a threat, view it as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and improve. By embracing change with an open mind, you position yourself for continuous progress and long-term success. Chandler begins the chapter by emphasizing that change is inevitable, whether you embrace it or resist it. Life is always evolving, and circumstances are constantly shifting. Instead of fighting against this reality, he encourages readers to accept and even seek out change. By doing so, you position yourself to adapt, grow, and take advantage of new opportunities rather than being held back by fear or uncertainty. He explains that resistance to change often stems from a fear of the unknown. People tend to find comfort in the familiar, even when it no longer serves them well. However, Chandler warns that staying in your comfort zone limits your potential. To achieve real success, you must be willing to let go of outdated habits, routines, and mindsets that no longer contribute to your growth. Why people resist change. Chandler examines the common reasons why people resist change and how these barriers can hinder personal growth. He identifies 4 main factors. 1. Fear of the unknown. Uncertainty can feel intimidating because it's unpredictable. Many people prefer the security of what they know, even if it's not ideal, because it feels safer than stepping into the unfamiliar. However, Chandler reassures readers that this fear is often exaggerated. In most cases, the potential benefits of change far outweigh the risks. 2. Comfort with the status quo. Routines and habits create a sense of stability, but they can also lead to stagnation. The status quo may feel safe because it's predictable, but it can prevent progress. Chandler warns that getting too comfortable can stop you from embracing necessary changes that could open new doors for growth and opportunity. 3. Fear of failure. Many people resist change because they worry they might fail. The possibility of failure can be discouraging, but Chandler encourages reframing failure as a learning experience rather than a setback. He reminds readers that failure is often an essential step on the path to success. 4. Lack of confidence. Doubting one's ability to succeed in a new situation can be paralyzing. This self-doubt keeps people stuck in unfulfilling situations. Chandler suggests overcoming this by starting with small changes, gradually building confidence, and proving to yourself that you are capable of handling new challenges. The benefits of embracing change. Chandler explains that embracing change can lead to numerous benefits, both personally and professionally. 1. Personal growth. Change pushes you out of your comfort zone and forces you to develop new skills, perspectives, and abilities. Each time you embrace change, you grow as a person and become more capable of handling future challenges. Chandler views change as a catalyst for personal transformation. 2. New opportunities. Change often brings new opportunities that would not have been available if you stayed in the same place. Whether it's a new career path, a different way of thinking, or a fresh perspective on life, embracing change can open doors that were previously closed. 3. Increased resilience. The more you face change, the more resilient you become. Each time you navigate a new challenge or situation, you strengthen your ability to adapt and thrive in the face of uncertainty. Chandler believes that resilience is one of the most valuable traits you can develop, as it allows you to stay motivated and focused even when things don't go as planned. 4. Fresh motivation. Change can reignite your motivation by giving you something new to focus on. When you're stuck in a rut, change can provide a fresh perspective and inspire new goals. By embracing change, you keep your life dynamic and exciting, which helps maintain your motivation over the long term. Strategies for embracing change. Chandler offers several practical strategies for embracing change and staying motivated during times of transition. Chandler provides practical strategies for embracing change and using it as a catalyst for personal growth. He outlines 5 key approaches. 1. Adopt a growth mindset. Viewing challenges as opportunities for learning and self-improvement makes change feel less intimidating. People with a growth mindset see change as a chance to evolve rather than a threat to their success, making them more open to new experiences. 2. Reframe your thinking. Instead of seeing change as something scary or overwhelming, reframe it as a natural and exciting part of life. Chandler suggests shifting your perspective to view change as an adventure that brings new possibilities. This mental shift reduces fear and anxiety, making it easier to embrace change. 3. Take small steps. Large changes can feel overwhelming, so Chandler recommends starting with small, manageable adjustments. Incremental changes help build confidence and make bigger transitions feel more achievable. Over time, these small steps lead to significant growth. 4. Focus on the benefits. It's natural to focus on what you might lose during a transition, but Chandler advises shifting your attention to the potential benefits. Change often brings new opportunities, personal development, and improved outcomes. By keeping your focus on the positives, you'll feel more motivated to embrace change. 5. Be flexible. The ability to adapt is crucial when navigating change. Chandler encourages maintaining an open mind and being willing to adjust your plans when necessary. The more flexible you are, the easier it becomes to handle unexpected shifts and stay motivated in the face of uncertainty. 6. Chandler stresses the importance of letting go of what no longer serves you, whether it's old habits, limiting beliefs, or outdated goals. Holding on to the past can prevent you from embracing new opportunities and moving forward. 7. Letting go isn't always easy, especially when you've invested time and energy into certain habits or thought patterns. However, Chandler reminds readers that clinging to what's not working only makes change more difficult. By honestly assessing what needs to be released, you create space for new experiences, ideas, and personal growth. Letting go is a necessary step toward embracing positive change and unlocking new possibilities. Chapter 10. Celebrate small wins. Chandler stresses the importance of celebrating small wins as a way to stay motivated and build momentum. Many people make the mistake of only acknowledging major achievements, but he argues that success is built through a series of incremental steps. Recognizing progress along the way reinforces positive habits and keeps you energized for the journey ahead. Psychologically, celebrating small wins creates a sense of accomplishment and boosts confidence. It helps maintain motivation, especially when the final goal still feels distant. Without these moments of recognition, it's easy to become discouraged and lose sight of your long-term vision. By appreciating every step forward, you sustain your drive and commitment to success. Small wins generate momentum, which is crucial for sustaining motivation. Each achievement reinforces your confidence, making it easier to tackle the next challenge with greater determination. Over time, these victories accumulate, creating a continuous sense of progress. Chandler highlights that momentum acts as a powerful motivator by forming a positive feedback loop. When you see yourself advancing, you feel inspired to keep going. This energy helps you push through obstacles and setbacks because you're fueled by the belief that you're steadily moving toward success. Chandler's analogy of building a wall brick by brick reinforces the idea that small wins, though seemingly minor on their own, collectively create something substantial. This perspective helps prevent feelings of overwhelm when facing big goals. By focusing on incremental progress, you maintain steady momentum, reducing the temptation to procrastinate or give up. Chandler encourages breaking goals into manageable steps and celebrating each achievement. This not only makes the journey more enjoyable, but also reinforces motivation, making long-term success feel more achievable. Chandler's emphasis on small wins as confidence boosters highlights how success builds upon itself. Each achievement, no matter how minor, strengthens your belief in your abilities and makes bigger challenges feel more attainable. His marathon example illustrates this perfectly. Progress happens step by step. By recognizing and celebrating each improvement, you reinforce your motivation and commitment to the larger goal. This mindset helps prevent discouragement and keeps you moving forward with confidence and determination. Chandler's perspective on celebrating small wins during tough times is a great reminder that progress isn't always about big leaps, it's about persistence. When things get difficult, recognizing even the smallest achievements helps you stay motivated and resilient. His conclusion reinforces that without these moments of celebration, long-term goals can feel overwhelming. By appreciating every step forward, you create a sense of momentum and purpose that keeps you engaged and committed to your journey. I hope you enjoyed this video, but please don't forget like and subscription to my channel. Thank you.